Coronado Yacht Club, Luff 2019, July 20th. South Bay, San Diego. So this is development regattas. Luffins are development regattas. You have some really good sailors and one that are not quite so much. He just did the last 10. Should only do the last 5. That's all right. It's not like we're running race committee every week. Okay, so Bjorn right here. Oh no, that's River in 1. River sail number 1. We got Christoph sailing his first regatta ever in his life, other than Sabot. He did a couple Sabot regattas in boat 9. And Bjorn here never raced, just learned to race in the last 2 weeks. 17324 River down at the pin. River's big boy. He's gonna really fly in this wind. You're gonna see him pop out here. He's further upwind. Can't see him yet. There he is. Further upwind than everybody. Boat number 1. And the mark is over here. So port tack is just becoming closer to the mark for him. But he should just wait a little longer. Once he has boats heading right, then he rolls into it. Not this one. This guy's in last, so he doesn't wait. When these second and third place start tacking, now River should go another 2-3 boat lengths and tack. Take the tack that's taking you closer to the mark. No one to his left can get him, so he should be coming this way. If we're sailing in a normal regatta where the conditions are variable, this is risky letting them go that way because you get a 10-degree righty and now you're in 4th. So he should be tacking right now. Yes. Good. No one to his left, so he's not even worried about that. Now he's protecting. Lasers, hard to see anything, just a good 10 knots. But the A-fleeters should have been looking at those boats. We're looking for 9046, Tommy Rudowitz. Second A-fleet regatta. 10094, purple boat. Mr. Miller.
With
9299
actually steering or crewing, maybe he can get them the skills that they need to continue.
Pretty much the favorite to win nationals this year, with three other San Diego Yacht Club kids kind of going to be nipping at his heels. 30 seconds to the Sea Fleet. In the lasers, everybody's on starboard except for the leader there, River. Not much to see up there, but at a minute you got to look at those boats. If everybody was on starboard coming downwind, that would be a left wind shift, a header, pin in more favored. Okay, here's Sea Fleet. We're looking for 9969 buried down there at the far end. Oh, only do the last 5. Great start by Southwestern 9109. Maddie's moving. I can see her through there a little. She's moving okay. Her second C1 regatta, but she was just late. What you have to do is read the fleet. At 30 seconds, you should have gone to a close reach, accelerated, and hiked as hard as you can, and get yourself a gap out to leeward of those boats. And get some lined up. Oh, there's Taylor, 9559. I forgot. Taylor just needs more Cunningham. But Taylor always shows up regardless. First laser regatta of his life. There's Maddie charging. That boat tacked on the wind, and she's just eking out on it. 8975 is just going back slowly into slow death position. Now Maddie's having to pinch to get around an A-fleeter. That was a good move, staying upwind. Only go downwind or reach in a Sabot when you have to. That's the biggest rule. Here comes Max, Cunningham smoke, that's fine. Max is about 74 pounds, so don't even power up the sail in this much wind. This is 11 knots. Oh, I gotta stabilize here. So sail is flat. That way you can get it out to 90 actually. Don't need to, maybe it could just ease the Cunningham. He's Preston here. Preston's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tommy bailing. Tommy has a huge puff behind him. Tommy's just full of water. Full of water. We have to get good at these conditions because at Nationals it could blow like this a couple days. It could blow this way all day. It's very unlikely at Newport Harbor, but it could happen. Tommy did very good.
We're going to lengthen both those weather
Only a second A fleet regatta. You guys got to remember, the best way to get ready for future sailing, any boats, keel boats, high school, college, Sabot A fleet. There's been about 10 college sailor of the years out of this fleet in the last 18 years or 20 years. Naples Sabot sailors. It's because the A fleet, the boat goes sideways, and you got to learn how to make a boat go fast before you point high. And you also got to learn how to play the Cunningham and Vang, which translates up. Tommy did a great job sailing in a tough fleet. He kept his boat upright. He bailed out about, oh God, 10 gallons of water, 8. So he had 70-something pounds of water in the boat. He bailed it out, and he's still beating boats. Excellent. Sailing bail. To watch Maddie race 1. I was hoping to get her bear away around the mark there, but she looked like she pulled it off very good. To get around the windward mark, you have to stay on the rail, and you have to luff the mainsail a little faster than the turn, so the front of the sail actually luffs as you're coming down. It takes a lot of practice. Oh, this is just great practice. Again, at Nationals, we may get breeze. She's 11, 12. She just turned 12. So she's got 2 or 3 more Nationals easily in her, and 1 will be in Long Beach, and 1 will be in Mission Bay at least, and the chances of you getting this much wind at those events is kind of likely. So there we go. One guy's bailing heavily up there. There's Maddie, looking good. Oh, she's got to be ready to pull her mainsail in. I think Preston just got a second. I didn't film the A fleet here. Tommy came back good. Tommy's beaten 4 or 5 boats. He's beaten Max now. That's okay. I got to work with Max. You know, being small, it takes a lot. He's hiking great though. I got to teach him to burp the mains just a little. He's just not burping his main, so the boat's getting a big puff and it's pushing him sideways and the leeboard's stalling, so little burp. So we're going to change him. We're going to move his leeboard back a 1/4 inch. We're going to have him put another 1/2 inch of Vang on, and we're going to have him burping the main and the puffs. Ease, hike, trim, just like any other boat. You ease, burp the ease out a couple inches or whatever you need, not much, not much. When you let the main sheet out 2 inches, the leech goes out 6, so just ease out a couple inches, hike, and then if you can, usually you're clicking it in a little after the hike. Click, 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 or click, click, something like that. Here's Taylor. His sail is just too full. Way more outhaul, way more cutting in. You can see the boat is just bound up, tipping over with a lot of power. His mainsail trim looks okay. But yeah, we just got to make that sail flatter. You can see the bottom is going to have a lot of power to it. This is what we call flaps down. Like an airplane wing with, you can see the back of his mainsail even from here. So that's like an airplane wing with his flaps down. We're gonna, just like when we get going fast, we flatten the wing, we're gonna flatten his wing. Okay, so Tommy, good job last race, swamped, lost 0 boats while he was bailing. And then he came back and passed 3 on the last upwind or so. That's what it's all about. You cannot stop your boat to bail. I don't know why kids will do that, but they'll stop the boats. Okay, we got Preston here in the middle. I think he got a 2nd or 3rd the first race. He and Tommy are big. Preston's 120 and Tommy's 140. I guess Preston's not big. Tommy's the biggest kid in the fleet. And then you got Max here. We went 1/4 inch back on his leeboard. We had him pulling another inch of Vang. He had a little Vang on last race upwind. Another inch down on the boom. So leeboard back a 1/4 inch from where it was. Vang on a little more, and then ease, hike, trim. He wasn't burping in the puffs. If you don't burp the main sheet in the puffs, the leeboard stalls. So as soon as you feel a big puff hit, the boat heels, you burp a tiny bit, you hike, and then you try to click the main in a little. Usually right back to where it was, but sometimes if you do that, you heel again. So name of the game is pretty much flat. He looks good. I think he's doing better. Again, looking up there, everybody's pretty much on starboard in the laser, so I don't think the wind's shifting to the right at all. There's one flipper down there. This is the C1 fleet, race 2. Maddie had a boat capsize in front of her. She capsized right next to him, 9969. And this time she's at maybe the unfavored end, but look at her go. Our goals for her this race was to move her leeboard back a 1/2 inch. She moved it at least a 1/2 inch, but leading edge of the sail, she's already got her Cunningham smoked. She's just pinching a little right now, but that was a better start than race 1. Good job. This is max win for a lot of our kids, you know, 12, 13 knots. But our program goal is not to win trophies. Our program goal is to strive to win and sail in 15 knots in a Sabot. Taylor off to a little bit of a bad start there, but Taylor got back to probably 5th or 6th in the first race. He's just pinching a little. He can hike harder. Great job, you guys. C1 fleet. He's going to finish better than that. Watch this. This will be fun racing. So Rivers is going to be a senior, maybe a junior, Coronado High School sailing team next year, 2019-20 season. This guy's a good little sailor, much smaller than Rivers though. But that's good for him. He's going to get pushed hard because Rivers going to have some power upwind. 180 versus 140. Calvin Schmidt first again. There's Pete Bush in second. Ooh, I don't see any of our guys. Ooh, I see Tommy. Tommy's boat's just a submarine. That might be Preston all the way in the back. Yep, it looks like he must have swamped. So this is great experience, you guys. Great experience. I think Maddie's in like the top 3 or 4 out there on the right corner. Her sail's very open, which is good. You see how the top of the sail's just spilling wind. That way you can keep the boom near the corner. So you have bang on, but not so much that the sail's being pulled in at the top. Oh, she just pulled off a good tack. That's how you tack the boat. You kind of spin it on heavy air. If you don't get it to the other side, the boat luffs and goes backwards. So you got to get it to the other side. I'm going to say she's second or first. We'll see. Submarine. That boat's always been really hard to keep the water out of. But that's okay. There she is, ducking second place. She's had 2 great tacks. She's just fighting for it right now. This is like life-changing stuff for her right now. She was scared before this race. She came to me and said she was scared. And I'm gonna say right now, there are some couple A fleeters and a couple of champion B and C1 fleeters who are headed in right now. And you have the chance of rounding this mark first. We'll see what happens here. She gained on the blue boat. God, she is just crushing. Hiking, the main's not eased too much. Little bigger burps in the big puff. Just burping out a couple inches. Look at this guy. Yeah, let's see if she makes the turn. We go 70 degrees on the main, 70. And she made the turn. Just awesome. Okay, good luck. See if she can make it around that lure top. Taylor's starting to hike a little more. He's just holding his main a little too hard. So next race, we're gonna go more outhaul. His sail's very full. More outhaul and hike a little more and burp the main out in the puffs. It's a feathering hiking boat. It's not a full hiking boat like a laser. The leeboard changes the whole world. C1's coming to the finish. Maddie dropped to 3rd, but she's faster than this guy, I think. She might be able to catch him, but she's got a solid 3rd. There's 4th and 5th way back there. Okay, so we got her sail really depowered. Her outhaul is not smoked, but it's the right setting for her skill and her weight. It's out about 2 inches from the boom. The Cunningham is smoked, and that's making it so she can keep her boom in, but the top goes out. See how her sail's bending out, getting a crease? There we go. See how she spun it on the tack? Very good. We might have gone a little too far back on her leeboard, but she rounded 2nd, remember? So I think that might have been an okay adjustment. She could hike harder, but God, look at that sail. It's just perfect. And then if I could get her to go through the water just a little faster with little burps once in a while, try to get that overall speed up. There we go. Oh God, this is life-changing. She was still scared. She told me on the run she was scared. Nothing better than figuring it out on your own. Trust me, you don't even know.